Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. So this is going to be my weekly shop my stash, but it's going to be a weekly shop my stash with an edge. I've never done this before, so what I will be doing is using some project pan items and also some chopping block items. I've said this in a video but I don't think it's up yet. I just really want to see if a few of the items I can declutter or if I want to keep them. So they're kind of like second chance items, the chopping block ones. So let's just go through the drawers and what I used last week. So this is going to be staying in. So this is my Mally, I always forget the name of it, Perfect Prep Poreless Primer. So that's project pan, so that'll stay in. I'm going to be putting this Revolution powder back. It's the I Heart Revolution Peach Scented Baking Powder. Feels like it's open. I'm also going to be putting this e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer up. It's really good. I absolutely love using it, but I want to use a different one, different hydrating one. So let's pop this back here because it won't fit in the drawers, and then let's open the drawers and see what we're going to pop back. Right, so this is going back. Love it, but I want to use the Rimmel one, just because like I did some swatches on both of them last week. And I actually prefer the Rimmel one. So the PS Beauty Strobing Cream is going back. It's in the shade Pearl, but it's more of a gold tone, I would say. Let's do you a swatch. It's a lot more golden toned than the Rimmel one. The Rimmel one's like white. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. But that's what that looks like. Then I think I'm going to leave this in just because I'm project panning one. I'm project panning the L'Oreal Infallible and we're nearly done on it, so I'm going to need at least one foundation in here. This one will probably go to project pan after I've used the L'Oreal Infallible one, so that can stay in. This can go in empties now. I didn't talk about this I've just done a project pan update. And I didn't talk about it, but this is a concealer that I used, and then I pulled the Rimmel Wake Me Up, what I'm using now, so that's going to stay in because it's project pan. So we'll pop this one in empties, and then these products just tend to stay in. So we've got this milk pencil from NYX, so that tends to stay in, that's part of project pan, and just some like glitter glue that stays in there. So that's drawer one done. Drawer two, so this Revolution and Imagination palette stays in. It's part of project pan, so that's going nowhere. Right, powders though, we can take some of these powders out. This one is project pan, so that's going nowhere. But then there's two that can go back into the drawer. So there's the Rimmel Stay Matte in Peach Glow. I did enjoy using that, the time that I did enjoy using it, because I only used it a few times because I had two powders out. And I also really enjoyed using this e.l.f. one. So this is just in sheer. But it's a really nice under eye setting powder, so that can go back. And there is one more left in here. There's another e.l.f. one. I didn't really use it this week. I used it the week before, so I might just use it for another week and then it can go back. Third drawer down. Right, I'm just going to have to reposition the tripod. Okay, so third drawer down is all my highlighters. Guys, I really love this. I know it's a Wet n Wild product, but it is absolutely stunning. I think I'm going to keep it in here. This will be the second week that it's been kept in, and it's a newer product in the collection. These haven't been out that long, I don't think, not in the UK anyway. I think they do about 3 or 4 different ones. This is the lightest one that they do. It's just absolutely stunning. I know there's a lot of controversy with Wet n Wild, but I really like that. So that's definitely going to stay in. I think I'm going to put my Hourglass oops, mini back. This is in Luminous Flush, I think. Yeah, Luminous Flush. Real pretty. Didn't use it that much, but I'm going to be using other products, so leave that in. I didn't use this at all. This W7 Glow Commotion Extreme Ice, so that can stay in. This is Project Pan. I do want to use this more this upcoming week, as it's Project Pan and chopping block items Shop My Stash, so that can stay in. Also, this NARS Orgasm is Project Pan, so I want to get more use out of that. Let's put this one back though. So this is one of the Poundland highlighters. This one is in Rose Gold. I do like it. They're very subtle, but yeah, I like it, and that will stay in the collection for a little while at least. And then we've got this here. So we've got the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, so that's staying in as well. That's Project Pan. And then we've got a blush back here. I didn't use this, I forgot it was in here. So this is the MAC Copper Tone Blush. I got this in a set and a look in a box. Still haven't used it, so I'm going to keep it out for a little bit longer. But I was thinking, it's just come to me now, if I don't like it as a blush, I think I'm going to use it as a single eyeshadow, because it's got like a peachy bronzy undertone. I don't know if it will suit me as a blush, but it definitely looks nice as an eyeshadow. So yeah, right, so this is quite full, so that's that. What's this one? This one is Shop My Stash, Project Pan items as well. There's quite a lot in here. So we've got 3 eyeshadows, so I want to try and get used to this a little bit more. Since I pulled my Too Faced chocolate bar in, I've not been using this, and I did make a lot of progress on it. I'll show you, because I've just put like my Project Pan. Well, I've just filmed it. I don't know when it's going to go up, probably on Wednesday. But yeah, that's the progress. So I want to use this a little bit more this week. I want to try and use these, but I might not get to them because I'm pulling a couple of palettes. So that one's Shark Attack, and then this one is Hanky Panky, but we'll see. I'll probably use these lipsticks a little bit more than I have done the previous week. So this is Dior's Underground, and then this one is Deck of Scarlet Love Spell. And I also want to try and use these lip liners more. So this is Colourpop and Kathleen Lights Aquarius. And then this one is Rimmel's Exaggerate. What shade are you? Call Me Crazy. So that's that, and there's barely any left on that. So yeah, we'll try and use them a little bit more. And what's in this one? Can you even see me? I'll just try and pull it down a little bit more. Right, so we've got some Project Pan items in here as well. Sorry, I'm shaking the tripod. This is empty, so it can go in my empties now. So we'll just take that out. So this is a Project Pan item, so we'll be definitely using that. This isn't, but I use this pretty much on the daily. I'll use my e.l.f. brow pencil first and then go in over the top with this brow gel. It's really good for the price, guys. If you live in the UK and you can get to a Poundland, obviously not now because of the isolation, but when you can, I would definitely try this if you've got dark eyebrows like me. But they also do a lighter one. I think it's called Blonde. This one's brunette. This one is going into my empties as well. I can't get any more out of it, so yeah, there's only a little bit left there, so that one can go in the empties. This is the e.l.f. brow pencil that I've been using. I use this on the daily, so I'm just going to keep that in there. Also, this will be about done now, so we'll put that in empties as well. I've not really used that since I got the Primark one, because that gave you that false lash effect. I didn't really feel like I needed to use it. So And then this drawer is just full of miscellaneous products, so I don't really need to show you that. So there are only a few products going back, and obviously some are empty. I'm working on this as well, guys. So this is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Spray. There's barely anything left. So yeah, I'm working on that one and getting that out of the collection. This sprayer, I don't know what's happened to it. It used to be such a good sprayer, unless this is why I put the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Spray in here. But it seems to have, like, when you press it, it doesn't always come back up, so you've got to flick it up to get it back up, which is so annoying. So once I've used the spray, I'm just going to declutter this. So yeah, a little story there to tell you. So can you see all the products from there? Let me have a look. Yeah, right, so all these products are going back. So I'll put them back and then we'll go and shop my stash for the... Actually, no, I need to show you some from over there, and then we'll shop my stash. So let's just go and do that. Right, so we're just in these drawers now. I'll just tell you about the perfume. So this perfume was Project Pan, but I've completely finished with it, thank God. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy it, not towards the end anyway, but we brought this one in. This is only 30ml, so it shouldn't take that long to actually get through. So this is Katy Perry's Mad Love. So yeah, that's the perfumes. Oh, and this, I used the rest of the eyeshadows that I wanted to use in it. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. I'll probably do a review at the end of the month on all the palettes that I really loved. So that's that one. So we've obviously got the Too Faced chocolate bar. I need to pull this a little bit back. The Too Faced chocolate bar palette. So yeah, probably not going to, yeah, I think I'm going to try and use that more this week. We've got this Lion King one, which I really, really enjoyed using. It is a stunning palette. Let's just do it the other way. Yeah, it's a stunning palette. Loved using that, which you can't really see properly. Trying to get used to this camera still, but that's going back. And then we've got another one, the Disney You Are Magic palette. Beautiful, beautiful palette. I didn't do the Free Looks One palette, which I wanted to do, so I'll probably do that at a later date. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So you get all those blushes and you get 18 eyeshadows. That can go back as well. Right, so that doesn't have much in it anymore. Right, so let's talk about this. So we've got the Nip and Fab face palette, and I really enjoyed using it. I used this most of the days I wore makeup, which was pretty much every single day this week. Like the previous week I only wore it probably about 3 days out of the week, but this week, you know, I wanted to make the effort, and it really does make me feel better wearing makeup. So yeah, it just looks like this. It really is a beautiful, beautiful palette. This shade here though, like the bronzer shade, is more of a contour shade on me. The highlighter isn't as bright as I would like it. It's a very, very subtle highlighter, but the blush is gorgeous. That can go back. So I did originally want to keep this out for a little bit longer, but I'm going to put it back and probably pull it at a later date. So it's the Disney The Little Mermaid highlighter palette. It's not all highlighters, not for me anyway. So you've got Treasure here, and then you've got Shipwreck. So they're more blushes for me. So this highlighter, Under the Sea, I used that, and I used it with Bubbles, and it looked really, really nice. I didn't use Thingamabob and I didn't use Imagine, but the rest of it I did use. But I did actually want to do a look with this, and also the Disney You Are Magic palette. But I'm not going to be doing that for a few weeks now, just because I want to use my Shop My Stash and Project Pan items. So let's put them back and we'll pull them at a later date. So that's just a spoiler for what's coming up on the channel soon. And I don't know whether to put this back, because this obviously isn't Project Pan. Yeah, I should really. It's been in there 2 weeks, so let's pop that back as well, reluctantly. And then we've got this one. So this is Project Pan, so I am going to try and get more use out of this. It's just the Soleil de Tan Chanel, or is that, yeah. It's a universal bronzer, so let's pop that back. And then in here, that bottom drawer, I put lipsticks that I know I definitely want to keep, so I'll just show you. There really isn't that much in here. So all the lipsticks that were in my big massive, like, where I kept, I'll just show you. So I was keeping all my lipsticks in here, and I went through them last night, and a load of them were so old. I'm just going to declutter them, so you'll get to see that in my lipstick declutter, and that should be coming really soon. So I'm just going to probably put the Urban Decay Naked palettes back in here, because I think it looked quite nice. So now let's just go and show my stash. I don't have any Project Pan primers. Well, I do, and I do use that in my T-zone, so that can stay, but I do want to pull another one. So in this first drawer we've got primers, foundations, powders along here. Yeah, there's some more foundations here, concealers, bronzers, and like strobing products there. So let's start off with a primer, a hydrating one. So we'll choose this one. This one I absolutely love. It's the Laura Geller Spackle Hydrating Moisturising Under Makeup Primer. And sometimes I don't even wear a moisturiser because this is just so moisturising. So we'll pull that one. I've not used it in a while. I'm not going to pull any foundations because I've already got 2. Well, I've got like 1 and a bit. What I might do is I might pull this and see if it's still good. If it's not, it can just go. It's the Rimmel SPF 15 BB cream, and it's a 9-in-1. So we'll pull that as well. Like powders, I don't really have any powders either that are in like Project Pan or Shop My Stash, apart from that MUA one. So what I'm going to do here is pull my oldest powder, and it was meant to be a foundation. When I got it for foundation uses, but it is just so pale. It's a really nice product to use as a powder, so I'm going to do that. It's Laura Geller's Balance and Brighten foundation with SPF 15, so that'll be my powder option. Bronzer, again, I don't have any bronzers that are in Project Pan, so shall we go with my oldest there as well? Trying to think, which one did I buy first out of all these? I know this one is old. This Too Faced Soulmates Carrying Big is really nice. I just don't know if it's the right tone for me. See, it's quite orange toned, so I might pull that anyway to use, but I'll pull another one that I know I like. So it has to be like from here. This one, no, we'll put the Too Faced back, because I know for a fact this is old and I know I like it. So we just need to pull the one, and it has got a blush in here as well. So as you can see, it has been well loved. There's a big dent in it, so we'll use that, and I'll try and use the blush as well. And then strobing products, I'm going to be pulling this, like I said to you earlier. It's the Rimmel Good to Glow highlighter in 001 Notting Hill Glow. It's gorgeous, guys. So let's just put them on my vanity. Right, so second drawer down, and again blushes. Ooh. I really don't know, guys. Blusher, I would say probably one of my oldest ones is this Illamasqua one, and it's in the shades Lover and Hussy. Real pretty. Let's pull that. I don't know whether to just pull the one now. I'll come back to that if I need to. I do have the Wet n Wild one. That's like a glowy blush. I've got the NARS Orgasm. Yeah, I don't need anything else. What else? Highlighters. We've got a couple there. Well, 3 there actually. I do want to still carry on working through my highlighters though in rotation. So I feel like using this one. Feels like forever since I've used it. So it's the Goddess of Love Triple Baked Highlighter. Guys, this is so nice. That's it there. It's super pretty. Let's pull that one. Let's leave it there. Can you see? I don't think you can see that drawing. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one back into my highlighter drawer. And I did a blog post on my battery just went. So I did a blog post on my top 5 favourite highlighter palettes, and this one was in it. So this is the Sleek Solstice palette, and it is so old. The only one that I can't really use in here is the cream, but I've never used the cream anyways. I can't even show it to you. What's wrong? The cream there, I've never used that anyway, but the rest of the highlighters are amazing. So I do want to try that and just see if it looks as good on the skin as it did when I swatched it. So I put the Revolution one back, so we'll just use that. Then we're going over to palettes. So let's do the chopping block ones first. Actually no, I may as well just pull the one Revolution one that I want to use, which isn't in that drawer. It's this, no, is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, this one is one of the newer palettes that I have in the collection. It's the Revolution Provocative palette, and I've wanted to try this for a while. All I've done is swatched it so far, so I'm going to pull this one in. And then, right, let's readjust. Then we're going to go into this bottom drawer here. So this is where I keep like chopping block items and project pan and things that I want to project pan. So this one I've spoke about in so many videos, like products I regret buying. It's the Chloe Morello Pretty Fun and Fearless palette, and I've spoke about it recently as well. So this is what it looks like, and it looks like a beautiful palette, doesn't it guys? But I just didn't get on with it the first time. I used it for a week, so I want to try it again. It's on the chopping block, so it's like second chance Sunday or something. In fact, I might do a video with it and call it that. So yes, we're going to be using this one for a few days this week, just so I can see if I like it or not. I remember really liking these green shades down here and those bronzy tone shades there, so we're going to use it and see how we feel about it. This baby shade here is absolutely useless, so yeah, I mean that's not a really good one, but other than that. And then what else have we got in here? Well, we've got this, and I saw somebody's video and she said she put it on with her fingers, so I'm going to try doing that and see if I like it better that way. So we've got another highlighter there to try, and that's in Delicate Dew, by the way. And then I did a swatch of this the other day, and this is a baked blusher by Revolution in the shade Hard Day, but it's more like a highlighter. Can you see it? It's just there. It does look like a dark highlighter, but it is more of a highlighter. We'll try that. That'll probably end up getting decluttered. Oh, this blush as well I wanted to try. So this is the Colourpop Jellyfish blusher. I think it's too bright personally, but we'll give that a go. There was this eyeshadow that I wanted to try as well. This is like a dupe for Shark Attack by Colourpop, so I want to give that a go. I'll try this. So this is the number 7 Shimmer Palette in Rose. I think this is going to be getting decluttered, but I just want to give it one more shot. Pulling so many products out. Oh, and I wanted to try this. I think then we're going to leave it there, because I pulled quite a bit out. This Tarte Maracuja Cheek Tint. Now these things always scare me, but I've seen a few videos where they put it on with a sponge, so I might try it that way. Let's try and do a swatch of it somewhere. Oh, look how bright it is. But then it kind of blends away to quite a nice shade there. So let's try it. If I don't like it, it'll be getting decluttered. And oh yeah, I wanted to do a Try It Thursday with an Essence palette. This is a fairly recent one. It's the Essence Beautiful palette. Looks really nice. It looks beautiful. I mean, look at that. So yeah, I want to try that. Maybe do a Try It Thursday with it. But I might not get around to doing it. Actually, no, we'll put it back, because I'll do the Try It Thursday with the Revolution Provocative palette. It's like, Andrea, do you really know what you're doing? You're and ahhing so much in this video. And yeah, that definitely is it. I mean, I could pull so many other products from this palette, to be honest. Like this one. I might every so often, like when I do my shop, my stashes, come into this drawer, because this MAC Duo, I really want to see if I still want to use it, or whether to declutter it. There is only one MAC eyeshadow in here. This one is Luster. It's out of like the Zoeva, one of the Zoeva palettes. So that one's in the shade Luster, and then that one keeps coming out, the MAC one won't. Oh, the MAC one is in the shade Tempting. You know what, shall we just pull it in, and if I don't use it, I'll use it next week. I'm really liking the look of that. So yeah, that's that. So let's put everything away, guys, and yeah, right, let's do that. Start off in this drawer and put the palettes away. Right, so that was nice and quick. Right guys, so I'm really excited about this Shop My Stash this week. I didn't think I would be, because I've got a few things on the chopping block and obviously using my Project Pan items, but I've also pulled in some things from my Shop My Stash as well to make it just that little bit more interesting. Look at this drawer, not that one, look at that drawer there. It is so full with products. Obviously I probably won't get around to using everything, but that doesn't matter because I can just keep things in for another week. So yeah, and then this drawer's pretty full as well, but never mind, and we'll just use what we can. So this is my weekly Shop My Stash for this week. What are you loving? What have you pulled in your weekly Shop My Stash? Would love to know what your favourites are. Is there anything that you're thinking about maybe putting on the chopping block? So yeah, thank you for watching guys, it really does mean the world. If you've not already subscribed and become part of my little fam here on YouTube, I would love it if you did. please hit that subscribe button just down below and notifications bell, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.